What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video of my career here on EA Sports PGA Tour. If you missed the last video, make sure you go check it out. But essentially, we are in a 3-week gap between the US Open and the Open Championship out at St. Andrews. So we were initially going to skip these 3 events, but if you watched the last one, you saw that I'm actually going to switch regular season events to quick play going forward, quick rounds, just so we get to experience the course without just skipping the event entirely. You know, as we get closer, you can see 9 weeks left on the schedule. We don't really want to record every single tournament that's out there, but we also don't want to skip them. So by using quick rounds, you get to see some highlights of all the different courses over the next couple weeks, and we'll be able to post a video for almost all the events, even if the AI completely screws us over like last event, or if they go out and shoot low and we have a chance to secure that round. So looking forward to it. That was the Kiwi Championship was the last video. This, we're heading out to Lighthouse Point in Maine for the Cliffs at Lighthouse Point course, the Maine Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax. We're gonna see what this has to offer. It's playing firm and fast, 6 to 9 mile per hour winds. We are currently 7 under, and the leader is Hayden Buckley at 12 under. So perhaps a little bit of a false narrative, a little bit of a BS round coming out of some of these guys, but we have a chance to hold on to this 7 under that we got going and heading into round 2
for the FedEx Cup.
Beautiful lighthouse there.
From the Cliffs at Lighthouse Point, opening round coverage of the Maine Classic.
The Maine Classic, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a made-up event, I do believe. I don't even know what this is a placeholder for. But like I said, we get to showcase a couple of the courses that this game has to offer. I don't even know if this is one of the fantasy courses. I don't really know this course too well. I've played it in other games, but it might be a fantasy course. Let me look this up.
So Frank, the PGA Tour season really starting to get interesting now. Of course, we still have the
It is a fantasy course that they introduced back in Rory McIlroy. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing a fantasy tournament without skipping it, condensed into about a 30-minute video. So kind of cool. I think that's a fun idea. We'll get off here. We have a good round going. There's a lot of low scores.
The quality of golf we've seen.
I think this course has actually been a very big crowd pleaser, and I think that's why they continue to work on it and advance it from game to game. And even 2K, I believe, has these courses as well, because although they're fantasy, you know, it still is still a pretty entertaining and fun event.
And this one probably needs an extra nudge just to get it up that slope, but overall it's not a difficult one.
Putt on our first hole since taking over. This should try and bleed to the left. I think that was an absolutely dead straight putt. 2 feet 2 inches to tap in. We'll have a look at our scorecard. I was looking up that course there quickly, so definitely wanted to see where the AI set us up for round 1 here.
No issues there. It is.
So there you go. They have made no bogeys and 7 birdies. We have 4 holes left to try and close that gap from 7 under to 12 under. That's the leader. 12 and 10 under is absolutely ridiculous to see out there. And what's crazy is I'm pretty sure a 12 under par, I believe that said it was in the 60s. So that just shows you. I could be completely making that up. We're going to try and just carry it over this bunker, which we should have the distance, 258. Wind is helping left to right about 4 to 8 miles per hour. Rip it and rip it. We had a good driver last week. Our short game's kind of been struggling lately, so I really want to clean that up. That's also why I didn't just want to skip these events. We're preparing for the 4th and final major of the year. We have still yet to win a major in our career. We want to prepare for the very difficult tournament that will be St. Andrews.
More than 70 yards. This is second.
All right, we got a 70-yard pin. I'm going to play this about 5 yards past with a little bit of help from the wind. Hoist it up in the air, get some spin back. See if we can't get another birdie. Help the AI out a little bit. I mean, we've done just that. Oh, and it snaps back so much. Oh, my word. Well, I honestly didn't see these greens doing that, but now we know they are very, very receptive, and they will snap hard on you. Good to know as we just try and pitch this one back on. Go in the hole. Oh, my word, and we get a lip out. 1 foot left to tap in for a par. I would hate to finish our stretch of 6 holes without a birdie, so we're gonna have to stay composed and try and dial it in here. We have par 3, par 5, par 4. I would like 2 more birdies to get to 9 under based on how you know, how the AI is shooting. Yeah, Buckley 12 under is a 60, so it's the par 72.
Here at Lighthouse Point with the
Look at this view. Absolutely gorgeous view here. This would be a really cool course for them to make out in the world. Like I think out of this one in the wetlands, I think there's only 2 fantasy courses in this game. I think this one just takes the cake. It's fun. It's been iterated on I don't know how many times. I think we're going to play a 7-iron down this monster cliff. Oh, this needs to go. This is short. This might find the little creek. And it just plugs into the rough. All right, note to self. It needs a lot more club than that.
Come up a bit short.
All right. A long flop shot here. Just get it up over the hill. I can't pitch it into this front pin location. It won't stop on the green. So kind of got to just hoist this one up in the air. It came out a little bit hot, but it did have some spin on it because we had such a significant, you know, elevation change. But here we go. This should be
This is a 9-footer.
Maybe a tiny bit right to left down the hill. It looks like there's some break. It looks like we're going with the grain, though. Yeah. Oh!
All the way.
A lip over? Oh, that's why you don't speak too soon, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly why you do not speak too soon. And unfortunately, in my play, I am the first one to make bogey on our scorecard. And that is just unacceptable. And now I feel bad. We got to clean up our game. We got a par 5. Let's try and get there in 2.
Here we are at another lengthy
The lip over is not what I was expecting to see with that putt. That was end over end. It was downhill. I guess we hit it a little too quickly. But we are definitely going for this one in 2. So we're going to keep the power drive out there. Hopefully we don't miss hit it, especially with wind out there. Full swing, full aggressive swing, extra power. This should land pretty soft. We are a pretty long way down there, so we have at least a chance as we approach that beautiful bridge in the background, that big, huge, you know, bean-shaped bunker that sits nuzzled on.
Way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5.
Can I not get there? I'm gonna try. This is a long par 5. Oh, I've hit it about as good as I can, but I don't think it's gonna get there. No, with the wind in our face, it's not going to get there today. And now, as probably an errant mistake, I feel like knowing that now, we definitely won't be doing that club choice again. We'll lay back into the fairway. But a pitch shot here, we got to make good contact. It's an okay shot. I mean, I've kind of made a mess of this stretch of 6 holes.
Now this for another birdie.
All right, Mike. This looks dead straight, left to right slightly. Good pace. Heart of the cup.
Yes.
We get back that bogey, back to 700. We have a chance for us to go 1 under in our stretch of 5 to. Is it 5 holes or is it 6 holes? It might be 5 holes.
We end our day here at Lighthouse Point with a par 4.
Beautiful, beautiful fantasy courses. 420 yards.
Good chance to go after the pin if you can stay in the fairway off the tee.
This requires a delicate tee shot, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's not fading even, sort of. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get a good kick. Oh, the rough is so thick, it just grabs everything. It tried coming back off that giant slope, but that...
Don't you hate it?
I just saw the slip of the thumbstick.
Until that one.
Well, oh, and you heard him. Perfect driving day going until I missed it. So I'm making a mess for our AI here, and I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that at all. We got to hack this one with an 8-iron. Land soft, and this is beautiful. It had so much spin. Oh, it was so good for so long.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation.
And now nearly 30 feet to try and get to that goal. I think this is just going to play dead straight.
A moment ago. This as well from downtown for another birdie. Dude,
these putts are so fast. For how receptive everything is, these putts feel very, very quick. That was uphill the whole way. I only put a little bit on it. Crushing every putt, but all right, well, we finished our stretch of holes. Unfortunately, not great. Even par through 5 holes.
Round 65.
That'll leave us in 8th, as you can see. 2 guys, kind of 3 guys, top of the leaderboard.
Maybe not the round one
We will head to day 2 of these quick round play at the cliffs at the Lighthouse Point, and we will attempt to get inside that that stretch of guys playing so well. 8 under, so already a birdie out there. 4 to 7 miles. It's definitely still very, very scoreable. And we should be in the front half of the round this time, or around the middle. So 1 under par looked like our AI put us at.
Esports and the PGA Tour
through 10. Okay. So we are through 10.
For the FedEx Cup.
Oh, was that through 10 or was that?
Coast of Maine.
Yeah, it was through 10.
Lighthouse Point.
11. So we got 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 to work with.
Well, if we
So
see more of what
a very scoreable part of the course. We have to play this one better than we played the last one, because that was a little embarrassing.
Hayden Buckley. He's got it.
Here we go, Mike. Let's get a good round.
So
Set up the AI for a good finishing stretch of holes.
Up on the tee at the par 5.
Oh wow, everything is just so much shorter than I keep anticipating.
With that because it lands.
It's okay. It's a par 5. We know what we need to do. We're not going for this green. Wait, 234. Can I get there? I think I can get to the green, ladies and gentlemen. Very strong hack. Comes in low. Get a good soft kick. Not bad, not bad. We're going to run it through for sure. But I mean,
really,
to even be able to get it out of that rough, probably needed a 4-iron hack shot.
Couldn't get it to stop.
All right,
Yeah,
flop
good,
shot out of this crap.
Long, sadly.
Come on, Mike. Get some birdies on the scorecard going. Like, I know this is just simming a made-up event during quick rounds, but it's still like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be able to perform.
A straightforward look.
So a straight birdie putt.
Okay.
Exactly what we needed here. Second birdie of the day, helping the AI out a little. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
He'll move a couple shots clear of the cut line.
Luckily off and running, 14 under par through 5.
Par 4, 439 yards, Frank, to the center of this
Beautiful holes out here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I got to emphasize that this is a fantasy course, but you see the bunkers just lining, very unique design. EA, like I said it in the last video, the EI has gotten a lot of praise for this course. That's why they keep bringing, different iterations of it.
Completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt.
Watch this. Let's go, baby. Exactly where we wanted it. That is going to be a very aggressive side hill line, but that is exactly what we wanted. Cut that tree off.
Bring in Iona Steven.
134 yards left to the flagstick today. The pin
Oh,
up
it was
front in the
slow.
right-hand
It was
corner of the
slow,
green.
but this should be good. Get some spin. Yes! Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the best shot in this video so far. Yeah, very, very happy, and you deserve that fist bump. That was incredible. Now we have another 2-foot straight putt into the cup for back-to-back birdies, and we have 2 holes remaining in our 5-hole stretch. One is a par 5. If we can get this AI, I think they can close out a very scoreable day. We're right there, guys. We are 10 under now, 4 back of the leader. There's still some guys yet to tee off. 702. No possible way to get this one there. And that's a fantasy design for you. I mean, you'd barely see this in real golf, but again, it is severely downhill.
It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long, long way to go. And of course, remember when you're on 10,
that hang time on that ball is absurd. 351-yard drive. We're still going to have 336 into the flag. Not even possible on a day like this, but we will get a 3-wood way down there with a power approach shot.
This will be about positioning.
A little bit of a slip with the thumbstick right at the end. Might sail this one in. No, we got a good break with that one. First cut might roll out. Just rolls out. We are on the fairway, ladies and gentlemen.
That 3-wood trying to get home to this
yeah,
par 5
whatever. It's good.
But still in the ball game for a birdie.
I'm going to pitch this one up, and we know how slow it's playing on the green, how receptive they are to spin. We can get this one pitched all the way there, and it should stop perfectly. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we have turned on for day 2 here. We are absolutely playing these 5 holes to as best as we possibly can.
5 feet now.
And another almost dead. We talked about it when we won the Florida Championship at the wetlands.
How about the run
These
here?
fantasy courses are very unique design, and the challenge
birdie.
comes from getting it on the fairway. If you get it onto the green, it is nearly dead straight putts the entire way home.
Starting the 14th
So we are approach our 243 par 3 final hole of our quick play. Hopefully, you know, the AI doesn't undo what we just did, because we finally have played some really lights out golf. And this is going to be another very difficult shot, as we got to go up over a completely blind green. I love these little the hole markers, the you know, safety thing, what are they called? Floating device on the wood there to indicate which hole. That's a very, very nice, unique touch. We're going to try and fade this one over. Yep, I mean, with the pin tucked up so much to the front there, that's about as best as you can do. 40 feet to the hole, but we got a chance. This one should have a little bit of movement to it. I still can't see it being that much. It will slope towards the front of the green, though. Yep, I mean, that's a good putt. That's a very, very good, respectable putt. 1 feet 9 inches from 40 feet away is 1,000%. Take that every single day of the week.
Well done.
There you go.
Okay,
that closes out our front 5 holes. I believe it's not going to make us play anymore. It usually is about a 5-hole stretch. Oh, it seems like it might let us play the 6th hole. It might be letting us play our 6th hole. So I guess it just decides what the pressure holes are and decides where you need to play. But we're okay with that. We're playing well. We might as well keep up the good, you know, the good stretch of holes.
This is a very much a scoring
Another beautiful long bomb drive here. And this, we talked about the U.S. Open. Everything has flipped on us. At the beginning of the season, we couldn't really control the pace of the driver all that well. We were fast, we were slow, we were sending it left and right. We changed our bias back to the fade. That's what I prefer to play in real life. And we've been getting so much more consistency. It's actually been the short game that has been a little disappointing lately. Obviously, maybe not in this video, maybe even not the last one, but leading up to the U.S. Open and at the U.S. Open, it was the driver and the putter that was saving us so many strokes out there. And we've kind of been let down since kind of the collapse at the Evian. If you remember that video about, you know, 6-7 videos ago or tournaments ago, that kind of like lit a fire under our driver. But then unfortunately, as our driver got better, it's been a seesaw of trying to piece everything together. And I think that is the primary reason why we haven't been able to put it all together for a major tournament. So this is our practice here as we have a beautiful birdie at 15. The AI scraps together par for the final, and we've set ourselves up beautifully with a wonderful stretch of 6 holes there. 5 under par. We shoot one of the better rounds. What did he just shoot? Max McGreevy just shot 9 under. Tyler Duncan with an 8 under par. So very, very scoreable out there, ladies and gentlemen. We will head to round 3, day 3 here for the made-up event, the Maine Classic out at the fantasy course, the Cliffs. But hope you guys are enjoying. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Lots more golf content. And yeah, lots more fun content planned. I actually just purchased a brand new laptop. It's not here yet. I got one of the brand new Apple MacBooks. I've needed it for a long time, so this isn't just like spending money for some stupid reason to edit YouTube videos. But it's coming with Final Cut Pro, and we're going to add some quality. Just trust me when I say you guys won't want to miss the F1 series coming out. If you guys are a fan of Formula 1, the events that I try and piece together requires a lot of editing. This new MacBook will help me with that. and it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and support. We're so close to 500 subscribers. So if you've been watching all these golf videos, if you've been, you know, checking out the last 3, 4, 5 videos and you've been enjoying it, click the subscribe button. It's completely free, and it just shows me, again, I'm not a numbers guy. I don't do this to try and, you know, climb the subscribers leaderboard, but I love interacting with you guys. I love seeing your comments. I love seeing you guys appreciate the videos or let me know what I can change. I like it best of both worlds. So let's grow the community together. We're about 30 subscribers away, I believe, maybe 35 away from 500 at the time of this recording. Smash that and let's get there as a community together. But we are now thrown into round 3. Good start by the AI again. So very, very good showing. That's exactly what you love to see. We're actually going to rip out a driver here. We're going to try and get this one really close. Wind is 6. Oh, I'm going big. 6 to 9 mile per hour winds. Very unique hole. There's so many different sight lines. And that's what I was talking about in the last round. If you can get yourself in the fairway off the tee box. Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought I could clear that. I, no joke, thought I could clear that. Well, that's going to be nearly impossible.
Pretty shaggy lie here, so he'll try to muster up.
Can I pitch this one low enough? Am I able to pitch this one low enough? That tree branch might catch this, but it isn't heavy rough. I'm going to play this a low pitch shot, full distance. Ah, exactly what I was afraid of. I should have done a punch shot. Just with the wind the way it was, that had very little chance of not hitting those trees.
Awkward little bunker shot.
Here we go, up and down.
Towards the flag.
But yeah, if you've been following this series, let's go in. Oh my God, I almost jarred it. That was almost a slam dunk. God dang.
In the hole. Luckily got it to stop.
Yeah, if you've been following for the video for a long time and since day one, you know I talked about the fact that I wouldn't be using quick play rounds, but I think my mentality shifted to just how much it's required to film, you know, 32 events, full rounds. So big name tournaments will not change. You got Arnold Palmer Classic, you got the players, you got all 4 majors, you got the playoffs, you got some special video or courses kind of soaked in throughout that will still be full round 2 video events. But I just think this is better than, you know, skipping an event entirely. You get to see more courses, you get to hit more shots, practice what you need to practice. Obviously, sorry, my monitor's kind of screwed right there. But obviously, you know, this isn't exactly this is nowhere near what you're going to experience at St. Andrew. You're still going through the motions. You're still hitting golf shots. And I think that's important to try and, you know, I got bad heartburn right now. Ooh, that's short. That is short. I need to club up there. Wow.
And it'll wind up short of the green.
But yeah, like I said, it's good human practice for the Open Championship. Because now that we've gone through the majors, you know, we've had the Masters, we've had, you know, PGA, had the US Open. We haven't been able to capture any of them. We haven't been able to close out 4 full rounds. Our entire focus is shift to the Open Championship at St. Andrew, where if you get a day like we had yesterday with the 14 to 20 mile per hour winds, if you get the crazy firm fairways and the firm greens that you can find out at any link style course, but especially St. Andrews, you gotta have all of your game firing. It's not, there's gonna be holes out there that don't require driver. There's gonna be holes out there that, you know, you might have longer shots in or very short shots in because everything rolls for a mile out there. This is great practice of your game to just be able to go out there and, you know, try and piece together something that can get you near the top of that leaderboard for a major championship. And now I thought we had a really good chance going into, I think, like I said, I think I was the most confident going into the US Open, and it's just that third round took us out of it. It wasn't even a bad round. It was just very scrambly. Like we'd make birdie, birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey, bogey, birdie, birdie, bogey. It was like very little pars, and that's just like everybody else was making the birdies without the bogeys. So, all right, let's focus on this though. 239 to that flag stick. We got a hybrid in hands. I'm going to take a tiny little bit off. Maybe not because it is severely uphill with some wind. It's going to require a good shot to get there in 2, but kind of a slow start on our 6 holes here. We want to make sure we try and put anything together to help our AI out. This should be a beautiful shot as it hits the fairway. It will roll out, but it's going to get to this flat part of the bunker. And I've said it all along. If any part of my short game is confident right now, it's these pick shots. we
bounce
rearranged
wasn't
all
gonna
of our
stop. Second
points
bounce
a
wasn't
couple
gonna stop,
tournaments ago,
just
and we
ran
made sure
over
that
the
the
back.
pick shot was gold. And this is one of my favorite shots in this video game. Came out a little bit left, but I think that was just because of the fast tempo.
Good out.
And it's pin high. I mean, if that's a straight shot, that is a chance to just dunk. So
This would be a good way to
shot
finish
there.
off the
We have a
front
birdie.
side.
Let's get a birdie in at 9 and head to the turn with a couple holes on our play. And we will try and get this AI set up. That is 3 birdies on the day so far. 2 from the AI, 1 for us at 9.
For the round.
Let's just finish strong. Another Canadian, Corey Connors. There's so many guys at the top of this leaderboard. It's actually stacked. It is absolutely stacked out there. 592 par 4. I mean, that's a par 5 on any other course except fantasy. But you got a long way down. The vistas out here are sensational.
Yeah, 10th hole, which is par 4, plays a lot longer than 11. But this is it's a very
And I've
clever hole.
sailed
It's
this
called
one
what
to
we
the
call a
right,
tweener.
but I think it should
It's in
still be
between a
okay.
4 and a
Maybe the
5.
first
So if you
cut,
walk
maybe
away
just
with
in the
here with
rough.
5, you feel like you've lost something. Walk away
Not
with
not
4,
the
you feel
greatest
like you've gained
result,
something.
but I
So
mean, it lives
the
up to
great
its name,
par
being the
fives
cliffs. You
are
got these
often
tee box that are
reachable.
basically on
11,
top of the hill.
That's one of them.
All right, hack shot 189. I'm actually gonna club down.
And remember, 10 was a par 4 at 592.
It's a very unique green. Just, I think this is a shared green with that other fairway coming in. You got the donut with the bunker smack down in the middle. Just probably needed that club, that extra club. I kind of clubbed down there. Not entirely sure what it was going to do hopping into that rough with a hack shot, but beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You know what I would love from a golf game, and I just thought of this because coming back in, you saw some fans walking across the fairway. So I would love, I don't know how the hell they would do it, but I would love to see other golfers around the courses in any video game. Think about that. It doesn't matter what the company is. Doesn't matter if it's EA, 2K. Just seeing a random golfer golfing in your shot, walking up and down the fairways, and you see balls landing, you know, in different spots. You could argue it might be too distracting, and it doesn't have to be the guys that are on the leaderboard. It could be literally random placeholder golfers. I just think that'd be so cool if you looked over at this tee box on the right here, and you just see a group of 2 or 3 guys teeing off. I think that would just, I think that would be cool. Again, I'm sure the programming would be an absolute nightmare, but
almost too much club or very risky. Plus the front bunker.
that looks like a good shot.
Now this is a great par 5. The reason why it's
Carry.
reachable, it's tempting, but you don't.
Yeah,
know what
much
you're gonna
better than
finish up
yesterday.
shooting on it.
Still on the first cut, so I think I even need to land a little bit more right of that, but get it to that narrow part of the fairway right on the first cut. We have a chance now to send this one to the back of the flag with a 4 hybrid, which we've been really consistent with pretty much all day, all week. I've underhit it, and I've slow tempo. I think this one's going to stop short. It tried to release. Does it get to pin high? Wow. The legs this ball just had on was crazy. And now we have 16 feet 5 inches for an eagle on a very, very flat green. We're just going to hit this. It's dead straight. It is dead straight, ladies and gentlemen, on what I believe is our final hole. We get an eagle, followed by 3 more birdies and a bogey from our AI, and that propels us into second. 19 under par with a 7 under, tying the top of the leaderboard for the lowest round of the day. That's a great round. I mean, they bogeyed the next par 5, which is a little unfortunate, but in a again, fantasy course with simulation of the AI taking over, we have now all of a sudden found ourselves going in to day 4, round 4. We are 21 under. Hayden Buckley's 25 under. So we have some work cut out for us, but the wind conditions are definitely there to shoot low. We have 6 holes. I believe it'll be the final 6 holes to make up 4 shots to try and win this quick round simulated event.
So proud to present.
But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying them. Like I said, it's a little bit of a different approach to this, but I think it's really cool to just be able to play them instead of just, you know, entirely skipping out on them.
Of the Maine Classic. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner.
All right,
As
ladies
you
and
take a look at the
gentlemen,
current leaderboard
hole
on this Sunday
13.
afternoon,
We know what we need to do.
our
And there you
leader
go.
is
So
Hayden
an
Buckley.
okay
He's got it
round,
working.
2
He's at
under for the day,
25 under par.
even through 9. So they've
let's get out
definitely
to
put
the
us in a
course as
position
we
to
join
start
the
scoring on the
action
back
tee
9. Let's
at
keep
the
the
par
momentum
5
down.
13th hole.
You heard them talking about that the sun is going down. We need to just put the pedal down. That's sailing on us. Another missed shot to the right. So unfortunately in this tournament, this needs to come back down. Oh,
and that is
no.
into the fairway bunker on this par 5, and that is a long
Well, this
way
is going to be a
home
weird
from there.
shot.
Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5.
All right, not bad. Not bad at all. When the sun goes down on my
Okay, that's a
pod
good
down.
safe play. Get it back out into
All right,
the fairway.
110
Get some
yards,
distance
56
if you
degree.
can, and get set to try and make a good
I might
third
club
on this
up here
par
and
5.
play this about a 120 shot because the wind's into our face. It's uphill. We know we're going to get some spin on this bad boy. I'd rather have too much club than not enough and let it come back. This might even be... Yep, I knew that was going to happen. We stayed on
That's
the
a
green,
good shot,
thankfully.
and more importantly,
But
too, a
even the
green in
52 degree
regulation,
clubbing
so
up that
birdie chance.
much. This is dead straight, it says. And we get off to the start we needed, getting ourselves to 22, continue the birdie streak for the AI as we head to the last 5 holes of our tournament here. Out at the Cliffs course, Lighthouse Point in Maine. We got a task ahead of us, but it's doable. It is certainly doable. Yeah, this is a tough shot. I mean, this is the one where you got to hoist this one way up in the air, aim it to the right of the pin, maybe put a little bit of a fade on it. Actually, I don't even want to risk too much of a fade. Oh, be the club one time for me. How do you get it up over there? Do you have to play like a big slinging draw?
Make its way onto the putting surface. Let's bring in Begay the third for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this, even when he's not close to
No!
the hole. He's left
It turned to the
himself
left
with
at the
fairly
end.
makeable opportunities.
Oh, the heartbreak and the birdie streak is over. Oh no, that was such a good putt. It looked so good for so long.
It's in for par.
All right, he doesn't mind it.
And
He's
he'll stay at 22 under.
a little wide-eyed there, a little bit of a freakish thing. His list finishes with a 62, a 10 under round to get himself in the clubhouse with the lead, with the clubhouse lead
Second easiest
at 23
hole on the
under
golf
par.
course, bends a little to the left.
Wow,
Just
wow, wow,
avoid
wow.
sand,
Wow,
left,
wow, wee
and that
wow.
little pop
There we
up
go,
on the
another
right.
big rip.
And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green that really the only problem is if you go
Beautiful
long.
shot there again. And this is a monster. This is so far down there on an elevated
swing, and this is gonna
I mean,
wind
to
up
hit that one
squarely in
305 when the
fairway.
fairway is above your feet is really solid.
75 yards. The
All right,
distance
here we go.
remaining here for his
75,
second to
85
this
to the
par
back,
4.
so we can't really play this one long and have it spin back. So I think we're gonna have to play this one a little bit lower, less loft. Let the wind just funnel it, you know, a few feet in front of the flag, and hopefully it doesn't roll back. And it rolls back. I needed about 5 more feet for that to be an absolutely perfect shot. It's just with you got 5 yards, 5 feet, 10 feet between the green and the flag.
Birdie chance here.
And
Very
this
long
also
putt,
looks
though.
dead straight.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
It's going right. It went right just a smidge. Looked dead straight. That's why I played it dead straight. Trying to go with my guts on a lot of these. Again, I've iterated on it all event, but if you're in a fantasy course...
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him.
Oh, Mike, why are you hitting these putts so damn hard? I was going to say, on a fantasy course, if you
Okay,
just
a
find the
bogey here
fairway
at
and get
15.
on the green, it is almost
And it's
the
gonna be a
easiest
rare
types of courses
drop
because the
shot.
greens are so freaking flat. That's why I didn't want to do a full, you know, full 4 full rounds, because the course is easy. We probably would have been, you know, 30 under par by now. But we had to this beautiful, difficult par 3. Pin placement nearly the same as where we played it from the first day. We clubbed down to a 7 last time, and it did not get to the pin.
Quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker.
That's a much better strike. Much better strike. This one needs to sit, though. Wow, what is this? So on day 1, we clubbed down to a 7, and we don't even make the front of the green. Today,
never had a chance of hitting the green.
we club 1 club higher, and it sails the green. The difference in days is remarkable. Oh, this needs to... Oh, we've made a mess, ladies and gentlemen. What has happened to our round?
I mean, that one came out jalapeno.
Oh, God.
Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
It's so cruel how many lips I've been burning these last few videos. The putting have been so good, and it's right there. It is right there.
Yeah, that's well done,
Good.
though. It is
Like,
4 bogey here at the par 3.
I suck.
He's going to fall to
We had a chance to come in here with our 6 holes and put together a score that rivals the guy who is not making any more birdies.
17th hole
And
is
instead, I have
another
done the
par 5,
exact opposite and let
613
down
yards.
our
Frank,
AI
Only the
counterpart.
longest hitters can get here in 2. It's 2 big hits, that's
Well,
for sure.
2 big
This
hits,
shaped
you heard
fairway,
him.
So if you can't reach the par 5 and 2, you can still plot your way down there for a nice little pitch. And really great opportunity.
Yeah, that power shot's been working too. Even for a bronze medal, it's been working pretty nicely. This
No
should stop.
problems there. That's going to wind
Yep.
up safely in the fairway.
So we got there on that speed slot down towards the bunker, 372. Now we got a very approachable shot, very doable. In fact, I might even club down coming out of the fairway. Wind at our back helping us. Come on, Mike, get home in 2, get an eagle, make up for those. Make up for those horrible mistakes we just made. A little bit left, still not a bad shot. Might be a... Oh, wow, I shouldn't have skipped that. I skipped it thinking it was going to end up at the back of the green. It must have just caught that... Must have just caught that little bit of a lip. I mean, that's such an aggressive lie or angle coming down in the bunker, but... I usually skip shots if I'm like, okay, I know where it's going to land or end up, because sometimes it takes forever for the ball to roll.
And that's what will
But
remain for
that
birdie.
one kind of confused me a little bit, and we're gonna start reading these a little bit better, because unfortunately I just haven't been playing this back 9 all that great, and it is moving. It's moving a little bit right to left, not a ton. It is back up the hill.
Nah, missed it.
All right, well,
left.
it's not my
That's
day.
a letdown.
It is not my day. I've let down myself
problems
in
there.
myself
That's par here
from
at
our AI
17.
self playing as us.
And he'll stay at 20 under.
Yes. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it was right there. We had a very big bowl with the leader not shooting any more birdies going down the stretch, or at least very little. We had a legitimate chance to get to that 25 number.
Angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss
Here we
the
go.
tee shot.
Try and
But a
fade
good
this
tee
one.
shot. Let's talk a bit positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway. Just going to leave you a
Looks like
short
it's
iron.
good.
And an excellent chance to finish
Looks like
with
it's
another
good.
birdie.
Beautiful shot down the fairway there,
Another good
wrapped it
drive
around
down
those
the right
trees.
side of the fairway. If you look at the screen,
124. Come on, close with a birdie at the very least. Get one birdie on the final day.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Steven.
124 left to the flagstick, and the pin on the left portion of the green.
And this is looking really good.
I was worried that it was going to snap back.
Of the day, and it is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
There we go.
It's a birdie at
So
the
we
last.
finished our 6 holes plus
That'll be a
1.
final
That is a
round
little
score
embarrassing,
of
but
70.
you know, we'll get another good round here, or another good tournament using this quick play under wraps. I mean, that leaderboard was jam-packed. Luke List, 10 under par. But, I mean, like I said, the option was skipping this entirely. It is a made-up tournament. It is a made-up fantasy course.
Challenging.
But instead of that, you know, we condensed 4 rounds into 38 minutes. You guys get a full experience of some of the holes out at all these courses, fantasy or not. And we've qualified for the Dominican Open. I mean, we knew that was coming anyway. Granted, we're well in front of the official golf ranking and the FedEx Cup standings. So we are headed to the beautiful, sensational Dominican Open, teeth of the dog, out at La Romana, Dominican Republic. But that is it for this video. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know if you are enjoying these quick round plays as filler tournaments. And we are now 1 tournament away from the beautiful Open Championship out at St. Andrews. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you back in the next video. Bye, guys.